Okay guys, today I'm going to talk about chives and blossoms and a few ways that I use them. I just cut the chives low at the bottom of the plant, wash them, and roll them up in a towel that I don't care about. So we're going to unroll that. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take each chive that has a blossom on the end and I'm going to cut that off. We're just going to separate them. From the chives that don't have any blossoms on them, and we'll preserve those too. Come back when that's all done. Okay, now that I've gotten the chive blossoms off of the stems, I'm going to pull out all the little petals here out of the buds. You can pull them out. You can also kind of cut the bottom portion off here, and that kind of separates them all. Take out the bud. It seems to be like the fastest way to separate them all. Do whatever works for you, but this does make it a little bit faster. Chive blossoms, they taste like a mild onion flavor. It can be added to so many things. It can make your dishes look beautiful just by sprinkling a few on top. What I like to do with it, which I did last year and realized I absolutely loved it and needed to do it again this year, is making a chive blossom butter. Also making a chive blossom vinaigrette. It's so yummy when you add it on top for a marinade, on your salads. So I'm going to finish getting all these blossoms off and then we'll get to the next step. Okay, now that I got at least half of my chive blossoms separated, I added 1 stick of salted butter. If you use unsalted, that's fine too. If you could add some salt to your unsalted butter at this point. So we're just gonna smash this in there. It's beautiful. It's so good on top of homemade sourdough bread. Gives it that oniony chive taste. It's just the best thing I've came across for using my chive blossoms. You could also add some cut up chives to this if you'd like. Give it a little bit more flavor, but I've realized that this is just the amount that I want. Okay, now that we have that mixed together, we're gonna put it in some parchment paper and we're gonna form it into a log. So here we're just gonna roll it shape it. And then we're just gonna twist the ends. And we're gonna put that in the freezer. Okay, here is my second preservation method. We're gonna make a chive blossom vinaigrette. All you do is fill up a jar. Now I don't have very many left, so we're just gonna pack these in. Even the little blossoms that haven't opened up yet, they have a lot of flavors. So I just kind of open them up, drop them in. We're gonna fill that up, use up what we got. Now this is the next part. We're just gonna add, you can use white vinegar, you can use wine vinegar. This is apple cider vinegar. Just gonna fill that, close it up, and I put it in a dark, cool place for a week to 2 weeks, and then you can look up any chive blossom vinaigrette because there's so many different recipes that you can use where you add a neutral oil, maybe some garlic, Dijon mustard, some salt, some pepper, and put it on top of a salad, or you can use it as a marinade. It is wonderful. Okay, now we'll get to the third step. So this is my third step with the actual greens of the chives. I don't do anything special with them. I just chop them up. It's a little hard when you're sitting down. And if that doesn't work, just because some of these, it's a pretty thick bundle, and you can always cut them whatever size you want. If you want them small, bigger, kind of goes all over. Gotta cut slowly. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to flash freeze them on that baking pan, half an hour, just so they don't all stick together. Stick them in a mason jar, cover it up with a lid, and then as I cook, as I make soups, I'll just be able to take my jar out of the freezer and shake some into whatever it is that I'm cooking. So there's some done. I'm going to fill this up, spread them out, and put them in the freezer. So that is what I do with mine. There's probably many more options. I've seen people make pestos and blend them up. I usually do that with my garlic scapes. So yeah, that's what I do with my garlic chives.